So the coronavirus pandemic has brought fears to the world. Now here in Ghana, many have expressed some kind of anxiety with the rising numbers of coronavirus patients. Now, the slow pace of recovery rate in Ghana is also a major source of worry. Not too long ago, there were reports of some medical officials also testing positive to coronavirus. But now we can pause and heave a sigh of relief as some health officials who were being given treatment have been tested fully negative and have been discharged. So today on the Citi newsroom, I am here at the Korle Bu Teaching Hospital Treatment Center for COVID-19 to find out how this whole treatment went, how the recoveries were done, how the discharge were done, the whole mood, and also how treatment generally is taking place. Come with me. You're welcome to the Citi newsroom.
Thank you.
So tell us, I know that this whole place is the treatment center, but where are we and what happens here?
All right, so there's the nurses station, or immediately you enter, there's the entrance point, and here this is where we do our documentation. And then from here you can see the staff restroom, and then we have a dining room. Can we enter?
Yes, we can. But what happens at the dining room?
In the dining room, that is where we go and put on the full PPE before we go to patient areas. So when we enter the dining room, you are going to see the full packed PPEs, you see the boots, everything that we do before we go there.
Sure.
All right.
Can go.
So we are in the dining room. Yeah, that's Ajoa, one of my able nurses. Yeah, so the first thing in the dining room is you see protocol for donning. Yes, this is very, very important. So in the donning room, we have one supervisor, and then we have whoever is donning. So when they come, there's a seat. That person sits down. So we always go according to the protocol. So you should be in a designated scrubs, head cover, COVID-19. You can see that is done already. So then she'll put on the boots.
So that is step 3.
Yes, she'll put on her boots and then tuck in the scrubs. I would have loved to continue, but then I just want to let you have the protocol, because if I remove this for her to wear, I have used 350 Ghana. And at the moment, I don't have patients in there that she's going to see.
So then where next do we go?
All right, so now we can go to the patient area. So you can see dawn before entry.
Okay, so where is this door leading us?
Yeah, so this door is leading us to the patient areas.
Okay.
So you can see the inscription dawn before entry.
Are there any patients there?
No.
Okay.
No, we are yet to receive at 4 p.m. So any moment from now, we'll be receiving our next 8 patients.
8 patients. Where are they coming from?
We have some from the medical ICU, and then we have to receive some other people as well.
Okay. All right. So shall we proceed?
So this is the patient areas. This side is classified as clean. Yes, so when patients are in the wards, this side is normally locked. We lock all these areas. Every door here is locked.
Why do you lock them?
Yes, because we need a clean space for staff. So when we are bringing in the food and all that, this side is classified as clean. Patients do not come here. Patients go to the other side. There's another corridor where patients can rest, walk, and then have their own time. Yeah, so this is a trolley on which we place patients' food, water, and all that, and then we just push it. We open, you pick, you open, you pick.
Okay.
So that's one of the wards for the patients. We have the washroom, good, and then the bathroom.
So how many patients stay here at a time?
2. Yes, we have 2 patients at a time.
Okay, so this is it?
Yeah, this is it.
All right.
Yeah. So upon entry, you see that every room has every patient has the bedside locker, and then we have the vital signs tray as well. So every room has its own blood pressure monitor, temperature. You have the thermometers. We have pulse oximeters. Everything is set in every room. They have the television as well to keep them active and then happy. We also have the Ludu or Ware and then the draft for their entertainment as well.
All right. So when was the last time you had people here? When was the last time you discharged people from this place?
Discharged people on Saturday. Yes, and normally after discharge, the place is fumigated. So the whole place was fumigated, and then today we came in to clean. So we are leaving the doors open for aeration before we accept the new clients.
Okay. So how many people did you have, at the ward here at the center?
The whole place takes a total of 8, and we're having 7. Yes, we had.
Who were they?
We had staff from the hospital, and then there was another staff from Tamale.
So all 7 persons here were health officials?
They were health professionals.
And how was it like, you also being a health professional or health official, and you had to treat your colleagues? How was the feeling?
Honestly, we placed ourselves in their shoes. And that was the best way we could care for them. Without that kind of empathy, you can't treat the people well. You ask yourself, if I were here, how would I have wanted that these people would treat me? And that is how we went about it. Yes, and it was wonderful treating them. They did not even give us any issues. They were okay. And the way in which we treated them at the end of the day, most of them told us they would want to even come and join us in treating other patients. Yes.
So for the 7 people, how long did they stay here?
6 stayed for 2 weeks, and then 1 started from medical ICU and then came to continue with us. So she stayed for, I think, 12 days, but the other 6 stayed for 15 days.
So describe their conditions to us. I mean, how would they, we know that there are mild cases, there are critical in condition people, and also how was their condition?
Okay, 1 had let's say moderate to severe, and then got to mild, and then the others were mild to moderate. Let me use that word because the one that I was talking about, she gave us most of the signs of the COVID. She went through one sign after the other, the high temperature, the cough. She had all those things.
So at what point did you realize that they were okay?
We had the first PCR testing done a week after they came. So the first testing came out negative. And the negative was also relating to their condition. Physically, when you look at them, you could see that these people, there was severe transformation. Yes. Most of the symptoms had subsided. So from the first testing to the second testing, you could see the change was remarkable.
Have any fears?
For fears, my dear, who is not afraid of COVID? Definitely there was some form of fear, but then after taking care of them, we became okay with it. And we knew that we have protection, and if you are using the PPEs well, there's no way you get infected.
So when you had a second test and it came out negative, how was the general feeling here?
We were super elated. Before they left, we popped champagnes.
Oh,
yeah, we were super elated. Even after the first negative, we were very happy for them. Yes, we were very happy for them because it's not easy. People who are having mild symptoms, or let me say even mild to none symptoms, you have to keep the people. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. So we were very happy for them. So on Saturday, you should have been here. The party was great.
So with this success in mind, how are you waiting, or how are you receiving the new cases coming in?
Hey, that one, 100% recovery, the new people, we are expectant that they are also coming in and they will recover as well. Yes.
I can imagine how the feeling was, when all 7 of them were being discharged. No case of, death, nothing like that. Everybody coming in and being discharged to go home and be with their families. We all know how COVID-19 can be, the anxiety, the fears, and everything that it comes with. Let's take a look at some of the celebrations as the patients were being discharged.
Lift our glass and bring it down, and send it left, and send it right.
We lift our glass and then we love. Three, two, one.
And then they did very well. They were able to get me whatever I wanted. I always take my tea with lime, and as I'm talking to you right now, I have 2 limes there on my. So they actually did a very great job with me, cleaning up the room and then everything. What I realized here from day one, from the ICU to this place, was something very unique, and I even asked whether it was okay for me to get some of your protocols so that I could also extend it there so that they are able to improve upon their care. And everything was perfect, everything was on point, and it's really, really sad I'm leaving, honestly. When I heard the news, when I heard the news I was going home yesterday, I was excited, but later on I was like, no, I think I'm much more welcomed here. Yeah, so everything was fine. I thank you all so much.
Kind of food they give me.
The food, no.
Because when I was in the house, only one meat that my auntie would give me. When I came here, sometimes I eat meat and then fish. So I was just happy. And ever since me, I don't buy Vortic. I don't buy this. The only thing I buy is pure. So through this, from that day, as Mr. Every minute I'll drink water.